Hey guys, what's going on? So I made it to camp. This is where I'm setting up for the night. I'm out on the AT. Was not the original plan, at least not where I am. I'm in Pennsylvania, and so I decided to do a little bit of hiking on the AT today. I was originally going to go do a little bit of the AT and a little bit of the long path up in Harriman, but I got a call. Somebody had found a disc I had lost. You know, I do a little bit of disc golfing, actually a lot of it. But I'd lost a disc down here in Pennsylvania, and so I could meet up with the guy today, pick it up, play a little bit on the course that I like down here, and then come up just about 15 miles out of town where I actually picked up the disc and played is the AT. So Allentown, Pennsylvania, just outside of there, hit the AT. I actually went about 5 miles the other direction. Well, from here it's more than that, but from where I parked, I went 5 miles north, and this trail is completely dry. There were jugs of water at the trailhead. Should have been a sign to me that there was no water. Um, but I started walking and I was like, man, I have not seen any sign of water at all. So I turned around, filled up where the jugs were, and came about a mile, maybe a little over a mile, up the trail this way. So going south, back up on top of the ridge, and found this great spot. And this is a beautiful, beautiful spot. It's been a great day to hike. It's been in the upper 60s, mid to upper 60s all day. It'll probably get down to the low 40s, maybe high 30s overnight. But man, leaves are changing. Not quite like beautiful reds yet, but yeah, definitely some changing colors out here. You do have some reds, but a lot of yellows, a lot of greens still left on some of the trees, as you can see around me. But it has been a beautiful day for a hike. Haven't seen too many people out here, and it's just been really, really nice. So why don't I show you guys what I've got? I do have a couple of things that I wanted to show you that I'm using, kind of borrowed from some of my other setups. Once again, I am in the Majestic hammock, which is a gathered end hammock, which is kind of crazy with my shoulder situation. But this one has been working really well for me. So Corey made this. It's the Majestic hammock. And so I've got this one set up. I did it a little bit different this time. Instead of using his strap system and carabiners, I'm just going with really his whoopee sling system. Just left it with a small loop on the end, and then I'm using my straps and just doing a Beckett hitch on there, kind of my standard style. Using the UGQ quilts like I normally do, but what I have done is I've added these. So these came off of my luxury UL bridge hammock, my Townsend luxury UL. Pulled these off, and what they are is they're quilt hangers. So these, you can see right here, are connected to the quilt. And so what they do is they actually pull the quilt up. And so this keeps you from having any of those gaps or those spots where any drafts can get in at all. It pulls it, snugs it really nice up, and they're adjustable. You've got the little cord locks on here. These ones need to be adjusted a little bit, just because they were set up for the bridge hammock. A little bit different in here. So once I get laying in here, I'll go ahead and adjust those and get it all pulled up nice and snug and feel that warmth. Feel that downy goodness keeping me warm there. Now I am getting hungry, so let's take a look at what we've got for dinner. I did bring, of course, too much food, more than I need to, but that's okay. And I also brought a different stove. I brought the fire maple stove. Oh, I also brought a new Akeko mini presso. This is the GR2. So I brought this, and I've got some ground up coffee for that. But yeah, so I brought the fire maple stove. This is the remote one. So titanium remote fire maple stove. This is the one that has the loop that I got because it's really good for winter, because you can actually invert your let's see, you can get your canister and actually run your canister inverted so that liquid fuel is coming out. It'll come up through this loop, and as long as you've got a little bit of flame here, it'll heat it up, vaporize it, and then you're using gas the way that you're intending to. So gonna be using this one tonight, but let's check and see what we got for dinner. All right, so got the lunch stuff. We've got the Thai style chicken soup, one of the best. Beef and lamb gyro with tzatziki sauce. This one is absolutely delicious. I've got the bison chili. Ooh, man, another one, another really, really good one. And then I even brought for dessert some apple crumble, which this stuff is also absolutely delicious. I think I'm feeling the beef and lamb. This one is super, super good. It's very refreshing, very clean, and just really good. These are all outdoor pantry ones. I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to try out any outdoor pantry stuff. I really love their food. Really good stuff. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna start getting everything set up and get that going. really enjoy getting out, hiking, backpacking, getting out here. That hike about a month ago with Dave out on the AT was really what I needed. I needed that to kind of spark this, get me back in the groove of getting out here and doing things. But as you'll find out from a video that's coming up, the one that I've been promising for a while, that's going to explain everything. I probably will be out of commission and not backpacking too much after the first of the year. So I've got a lot planned work-wise, travel-wise. No, not just work. I've got trips for my son plays competitive volleyball, and so he'll be in Nashville and in Chicago. And then we've got Christmas, Thanksgiving that I'll be back in Oklahoma for. I'm going back to Oklahoma next weekend. Lots going on. I've been super, super busy, so it's really nice. I told my boss I wasn't going to bring my phone with me this weekend, my work phone. I was completely going to disconnect, that I wasn't going to be reachable because I needed a weekend to just disconnect, to just get away from it. Do you hear that? All you hear is birds, some squirrels running around. You don't hear traffic. You don't hear horns honking. You don't hear people yelling. Nobody's complaining to me about work stuff. A little breeze through the trees. Sun setting over there. It's pretty good. I can deal with this. And dinner's almost ready. All right, let's give it a try. I mean, I've had it quite a few times, but this specific bag, they're always a little different since these are all small batch, made by Debbie Outdoor Pantry. It's hot. Tastes so good. Tastes so good. Got some broccoli right there. It's got ramen noodles, broccoli, a bunch of lamb. That tzatziki sauce is gives it like a tartness that is really, really good. Okay, I've got the tarp deployed. Not because it's going to rain or I think that it's going to be that windy. It is because of the dew. I've been waking up in the morning with it being as cool as it's been in the morning. There's been dew on everything. So I don't want dew on my top quilt or all over me. So I'll put this up. That'll keep that from happening. And this is the Winter Palace from Hammock Gear. Sun's just going down and it is cooling off quick. You can still see the sun is hitting above me on the trees, but down here there's no more sun, and it's just like instantly, like probably 8 to 10 degrees cooler. Pretty great. Good morning. It's a cool morning. Not as cold as I was expecting it to be. It kind of fluctuated overnight. There were periods where it was really cold, and there were periods where it felt warmer. I slept okay. Not great, but okay. I woke up at like 6 this morning with it raining. It was just a short little shower that went through, but I went out and grabbed my chair, brought it in, covered up everything that was out there. But it passed really quick and it was really light, so nothing too bad there. Yeah, time to get some socks and shoes on, go get some coffee going. Yeah. looked at the radar. There were some pretty good storms going on out there, so probably not gonna dilly-dally too long around here. Probably finish this one up, get stuff packed up, and head down the trail. All right, guys, I'm almost back out to the road. Just a short hike down the road, and I'll be back in my car. Had a really good weekend. Look, some things didn't go as planned. I changed things up, but I got out here and I enjoyed my time in the woods. It was relaxing. It was really nice to get out. And on the plus side, I put in, over 10 miles yesterday. I woke up this morning. I feel good. My legs feel good. I really like where that is. I mean, that's a definite positive given how little I've been out backpacking and hiking recently. So definitely encouraging. Like I said, it was a beautiful weekend. Had a little shower roll through, and we've got those storms that are off to the northeast a little, or northwest a little bit. I don't know if they're actually going to hit, but I wanted to get out just in case they did. I don't have any rain gear with me. Forecast was 0%, so I was not anticipating any at all. Appreciate you guys coming along. If you haven't done so before, go down and hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys down the trail.